Hey everybody, David the AI Guide here. Welcome to another episode. Thanks a lot for tuning in. We appreciate it. Be sure to get your free resource. Click the link below. The resource is free and it offers you other resources that are totally free. There's no reason not to do this. You're going to learn a lot about AI if you use this resource. So today, interesting situation. Let's say that I work in a warehouse, and in this warehouse it's 100,000 square feet. Could be 1,000,000 square feet in the case of Amazon, but let's say it's a normal company warehouse of about 100,000 square feet. Floor to ceiling, it's probably 60, 80 feet high with shelving. And you have to count this stuff. The ground level is easy, right? You just walk along, do your counts, everything's cool. But as soon as you have to go up to the second level and then the third level and then especially the fourth level when you're 60 feet up in the air, that's where it gets tricky. The raising up and down, moving the forklift, strapping in, unstrapping, very time consuming. And so obviously companies are looking for a way to A, improve the safety of this kind of operation, and B, increase the speed and efficiency of it. Well, that's where Corvus comes in. Corvus is a company that is really, it's a little past startup, but it's still sort of in startup mode. It's in test with a few companies. But they are using fully autonomous drones that can count warehouses, and they can operate with full autonomy for weeks at a time, including full self-charging. And they count the warehouse 10 times faster than a human can. So you guys have been listening to me long enough to understand exactly what I just said means. If I am a business owner, especially if I'm a big corporation, and you come in and tell me, hey, I can automate your inventory process, make it 10 times faster, much cheaper, and much safer, you got a 100% close rate on that sale. So this is novel. Corvus is using AI, obviously, to manage their fleet of drones. And these drones, again, can autonomously count all levels of the warehouse, all different kinds of items, discriminate what those items are, and keep track of them. This is cutting edge stuff with AI, cutting edge with computer vision, cutting edge with drones and autonomy, real cutting edge stuff. But we understand that the use case for this is compelling as long as the accuracy is very high, and in their testing, they've done testing with a few companies in live environments. The accuracy is super high, is high or higher than humans, and the speed is 10 times. They have even tested it in environments where humans are present, which is another big breakthrough. Let's say the shift supervisor sends Jimmy to the warehouse to grab 3 parts quickly because he's 3 parts short on his run that he's doing on the manufacturing floor. Jimmy can run in and grab those parts while the drones are doing inventory with no problem. And there's a lot of safety features built into these drones, which there would need to be. The drones figure out a flat place at all levels for emergency landing if necessary. They are also watching out for humans to avoid humans and watching out for fork trucks and other things. So this is quite different than other activity in a warehouse we've talked about, which is robots storing goods and retrieving goods. Counting is different, especially being able to discriminate between items, because typically robot systems right now that are storing goods or retrieving them are storing or retrieving one item that's all alike, and then it goes and gets the next item and the next item. Inventory is totally different. The thing is moving at speed, fast, inventorying different types of items that are immediately adjacent to each other on a pallet. So this is very cutting edge stuff, and the company is Corvus, C-O-R-V-U-S. I encourage you to go to their website and check it out. But again, we have a situation where warehouse people are going to be losing their jobs. So warehouse people, one way or another, you need to upskill. That's a relatively new term, which means learn a new skill that puts you in a different job that will keep you from being unemployed, because the full automation of warehouses is going to be rapid, and it will happen this decade. This is what is called by investment bankers and strategy people low-hanging fruit, which means it's a no-brainer and it's easy to do, and it can be done 24/7, 365, and it doesn't need benefits, and it doesn't need paid vacation, and it doesn't need to be out because its kid is sick. AI and drones don't need any of that. So do yourself a favor, go to the link, click the link, start learning about AI, and pick another job you want to do and start getting trained to do that. You're way better off learning to run a machine as a skilled machinist, because the timeline for completely replacing that is much longer. Skilled machinists will be working with cobots. We've talked about that, but they'll still be working. Warehouse people, your days are numbered. You're another taxi driver. You don't want to be in that position. Word to the wise, thank you. We're here to make AI human and to protect you and guide you into the future. Thanks. Take care. We'll see you next time.